everyone, welcome again to Geeks and Gorgeous. Today I have a review for you, and I'm going to be reviewing some YoungBlood products. YoungBlood is a mineral makeup company that is from the States, and I find them at my local pharmacy. So, I love these products. I've been using one of the products that I have for quite a while. I think I've had it for about a year, and it's one of my favorite cream highlighting products. It's very similar to a MAC product that I also have that I'll show you both of them for. So the first product by YoungBlood is a Luminous cream blush, it's called, but it's a highlighter, and it's called Champagne Life. You get 6 grams of product, or 0.21 ounces, and this is what the color looks like. It's super pretty, and I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand here for you. You see that? Yeah. So it's very light, but very, very, very shimmery and just super pretty. There we go, that's better. Love it. And it's very similar to Shell by MAC, which is a cream color base. And I'll just swatch that for you as well right beside it. Okay, so the MAC one's on top and Champagne Life is on the bottom. So the MAC one's just a tiny, tiny bit larger fleck, and it looks like that. As you can see, I've hit pan. I love this color as well. I love them both. The YoungBlood's a little newer, which is why it's less used up, I guess. But otherwise, I'm reaching for this probably 3 times a week, so love it. Just put it on the top of my cheekbones. I've actually got some on today, so you can see. Why? Okay. The other products that I have, and I've got a couple of close-up pictures on our blog, so I'll make sure to have some swatches of the YoungBlood cream highlight as well. The highlighter is around the $30 mark, I want to say. I can't remember. I bought it so long ago and the prices have probably changed, so if I'm wrong, sorry guys. The next product that I have is their Ultimate Concealer. I bought this a couple of weeks ago, and I bought it because I've been on the hunt for basically a really good under-eye concealer, and I have a tough time because now, since I'm over the 29 plus tax mark, I've started to get the fine lines and wrinkles. Yeah, most of us gals get them at some point. So I needed something that was creamy and that wasn't going to settle in my fine lines and wrinkles too badly, but that gave me some decent coverage, because what I find is if it's creamy enough, then it settles. And to get it to not settle, you don't end up with good pigmentation. And anyways, this stuff I am loving. So let me zoom in here. Okay. There's a nice close-up. So as you can see, there's no real settling. Okay. Now up close you can see I still have some dark circles. It's not 100% perfect, but that makes me look pretty normal, I think, right? Like it doesn't make me look like some crazy doll. So that's what I love about it. And yeah, totally no settling in the lines and creases. Whoa, that's a little too close, isn't it? Okay. So I'm loving this. Now, the other thing that's really cool about YoungBlood is they have really super pale colors. So I'm actually a medium. I'm a medium. This is what the medium looks like. And I'll just show you in comparison to MAC NW15. Or no, sorry, NW20. So compared to the NW20, sorry, the MAC is super gross and dirty. They're really similar. Let me swatch these out for you on the back of my hand. The difference between the MAC and this is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and the YoungBlood is that the YoungBlood is much creamier. Now I have to remember which one was which. Okay, so this is the YoungBlood in medium, and this is the NW20 from MAC. Do you see how close they are? Like, they're super, super close in color. The texture is way different though. The MAC one is much thicker and it doesn't blend as nicely. I like to use just a Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush to blend mine out. It fits real easy up into the crease, and I find that I get a really nice buff when I go around. If there's any spots that are kind of weird, then I take my ring finger and I just kind of pat it in. But for the most part, I use a brush to get it into where I want it to go. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. Ultimate Concealer, they got it right. This is what the packaging looks like too. It's super cute. And so for the foundation, you get 2.8 grams, or concealer, you get 2.8 grams. And I want to say this was 30 something. I think I'll find out for sure, and I'll put it in the description bar down below. I may have to edit it later on to do that for you guys. And the last product that I have by YoungBlood to show for you guys today, because there's a couple of other ones that I'm going to be bringing in, but I haven't had time to review them yet, is the pressed mineral rice setting powder. So you get 10 grams of product. Okay, now I should mention that the YoungBlood comes with a little mirror in the concealer, and so does the powder. So I'll just cover this up. This is the color. Okay, you can see up to next to my face. It looks a lot lighter on camera than it actually is. And again, I'm in medium on this. I'm so surprised I'm medium, but it's because they cater to paler people, which is really nice. So for you gals that have a tough time getting color matched with different companies, and you have you're really pale and stuff, check out this company, because I don't know how easy they're going to be for you guys to find. I know that they're not at Sephora, but if you can find them, check them out. I love the rice powder. It's not got talc in it, so you're not, anybody who's against the talc and all of those other things. This is a really nice one, and I like the texture of it. It's very similar to, and I just actually threw it out today. Let me find it here. It's very similar in texture to the Korres Rice and Olive Oil Compact Powder that I had. Now, this is like, it's so done, you can see. Like, I've got nothing left. So I gave up trying to scrape the sides of the barrel there and tossed it in the garbage today. But they're a very similar color. I think the Korres one has a little bit more of a pink undertone, whereas this is a little yellow. But because it's yellow, I also make sure that I put it around my, sorry, I've got powder. I also make sure to put it around my nose area so that it kind of blots out any of the redness that I get in my cheeks. So I really like it for that. Now, the color matching on this is not going to be as good as their foundation selection. There's only, I want to say there's only 5 or 6 different shades, but they go from light, which is way lighter than me, and I'm pretty pale. I normally, if I'm in a MAC product, wear an NC15, or if I'm in like a Dior foundation, I'm a number 10, which is the palest, so I'm pretty pale. But they do have one lighter that's gonna work for some really pale girls, and then they've got a few other darker shades as well that's gonna work really well for some darker gals. And I think, for the price and for the amount of product that you get and for how well this stuff works, it's kind of worth, the price. It's 30 something, again, Canadian. The prices in the States are definitely a little bit less. We tend to get ripped off by about 30% up here. So, I do pay a little bit more than Colleen does for a lot of stuff, but I usually try and list all of our prices in both the Canadian and the US dollar, so everybody who watches this can have an idea of what's going on. So anyways, I'm in love with these products. The one thing that I will say about the powder is that it's kind of powdery. When you're trying to put it on, sorry, I've got little plastic thingy that goes and it's hard to get off. So, like, I'll just take up a bit on my kabuki here. Now, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's really hard to see. Oh, there you go. Watch. I don't know. Did you see that? Anyway, it gets... Oh, I think it's all over my camera lens. Anyways, it does... It's very finely milled, so it does kick up a bit of dust. So that's the only thing that I don't really like about this stuff, is that, you know, when you're trying to put it on, you do end up with fallout. So if you're wearing black, make sure you kind of tickle it down and make sure that you don't have some powders all over your black clothing. But otherwise, I love it. So I'm definitely wanting to check out some more. They've got a really interesting sounding mineral primer that I'm thinking of checking out. You guys will come to learn that I'm a primer fanatic. I love primer. I love testing different primers. So hopefully I'll have a few more of those reviews for you coming up. But anyways, thanks for watching, and rate, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see anything else, if you'd like to see any other reviews, if you'd like to meet Colleen, let us know, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.